Hoe werkt dit? Ik moet spreken. Ah, spreken. Ik weet hoe dat werkt. Oh ja, geluid. Kan ik luisteren of ik niet word gecopyright strijkt of niet? Wel, stream 43, 44. Ik weet niet hoeveel het is. Nou ja, misschien aan de... Oh, wat een meme. Wat een meme. Misschien aan de kleur van mijn trui kan je merken dat het Koningsdag vandaag is. Ja, hartstikke leuk allemaal. Maar. Wat is er nog meer gebeurd? Ik heb een boek geschreven weer. Een nieuw boek deze keer. The Scars of Romance. Prachtig boek. Nee, niet prachtig boek. Ik zal mijn eigen boeken maar niet beoordelen. Dat. Vorige stream... Oh ja, wacht, ik kan mijn dingen claimen. Oei. Vorige stream zijn we naar King Dashwood's tempel geweest. En ik mag hopen dat ik niet naar een enge bos nu in één keer hoef. Want daar heb ik geen zin in. Ik wil gewoon lekker enjoyen. Ik wil gewoon de stream enjoyen. Niet doodgaan. En stel, we gaan tegen een bos in de stream. You know. Wij houden niet van bossen. Wij willen gewoon de storyline horen. Ja, maar hoe ga ik dit dan maar weer doen? Volgende wat. Sumeru. Sumeru heeft de Dendro. Toch? Ik kan me herinneren wat Dendro is. Ja, Dendro. Ik kan nog steeds iets resurrecten met Pyro. Want Pyro is leuk. En oh god. Wel, daar wordt vliegen. Wie kan nog goed vliegen? Amber, jongens. Yeehaw. Terwijl we deze geweldige cavern oversteken, zal ik je eens even wat leuks vertellen. Ja, het is Koningsdag. Mijn oma komt me straks waarschijnlijk bellen, dus de stream kan niet heel lang duren, denk ik. Als ik hierin val, dan sterf ik volgens mij. Great. Ik ga hier landen. Wat is nog meer gebeurd? Niet heel veel, eerlijk gezegd. Please zeg dat ik hier kan landen. Oeh. En maar wat de frik gebeurt er met je voet? I guess. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Don't worry about it. De bril is bijna klaar, denk ik. 6 mei is dat ding klaar. Ik heb geen idee wat de auto hier vindt tegenwoordig. Het is nu 26 april. Ja, ik dacht 6 mei of zoiets. Rond die tijd. Morgen is de doop van mijn zusje. Hartstikke geestig. Ben ik live? Oh, ik ben live. Oh, wij zijn live. Wat is er nog meer gebeurd? Niet heel veel. Go to the Eremites hideout. Oh ja, daar moesten we heen. Inderdaad, die Eremites hideout. Vorige keer was inderdaad een chess stream. Hartstikke leuk natuurlijk. Ik ben moe, man. Ik merk het aan hoe ik spreek. Ik heb net allemaal edits gekeken. De China en Russia edits. Gewoon de memes, oké? De memes. What the hell zijn dit voor beesten? Dit is totaal safe. Ah ja, een waypoint. Is dit safe? Trusten deze guys mij? Ja, jullie vertrouwen mij toch? Cool. We zijn er. Storytime. Waar is Paimon? En deze random Dangelef imitatie guy.
Raman, we're here.
Oh ja, deze dude bestaat. Nee. Dia. Je hebt ook een dia in een boek. Maar en deze dude waar ik niks van begrijp. Alright, auto mode activated.
Someone will bring the village keepers back to Haru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it.
Hell and back
We share a
Sabaton,
common cause now.
perhaps?
From here on out,
Ik heb trouwens weer cranberries,
allies.
dus...
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
Oh, ik ben gaan bewegen. Oh. Oh no,
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
nog de ene guy.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
So... I don't know.
All over the desert trying to find you.
That's right.
Sino.
General Mahamatra? No, no. Make it quick, please. Swift and painless.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to...
Bro, waarom is
Other
iedereen zo bang voor
methods.
Sino, bro?
So,
Ik 1v1
your
met Sino.
superiors have kept you
Niet
quite busy recently.
een...
Why?
Niet in real life
What are they
trouwens. In
trying
real life
to
ben ik dood.
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
Ik sta er gewoon bij.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
May I ask them a question? Het is april, vriendelijke vriend. Wat een goede grap, Fabrizio.
Be my guest.
Nou maar even. Njom njom. Zo. Well, the sages are trying to create... God, aren't they? Rosensio, sinds wanneer ben je so well informed?
That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
Yes, ik ben main character,
There's no
man.
use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Akademiya is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between.
Rip.
The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Akademiya's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Akademiya. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, do you wish to create a god?
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Akademiya spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Akademiya has been trying to figure out the exact source of the scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the god of wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
Nou, ik moet zeggen. The sage's end product won't be greater.
You must have noticed by now. The Akademiya doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Akademiya has never treated her as a god. When the Akademiya first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis has been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
Waar ga ik aan denken? Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. True. I've never imagined a god could be subjected to such cruelty.
Alright, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Uh-oh.
Sure, as you wish.
Hey, dat zag ik ook altijd. Is het een goed teken? I don't know. Well, there we go. En ik moet helemaal hierheen. Oh, ik heb een waypoint. Oh. Wat is de secrets of the scrolling desert? Desert. Ho, 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 ho. Dat ben ik grappig. Gaat die instant starten? Nee. Oh, ik moet in een gebouw lopen. De graphics zijn echt insane, to be honest. Piep. Nou, nu gaat hij wel instant starten waarschijnlijk. Je ziet hem? Oh, ja, we zagen hem even en hij start.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
Thanks.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
It's hard to feel weighted down by what we just learned. Woohoo. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the Akademiya has abandoned her in the Secretary of Sinistria like a lost cause. Wow. Beep. Even though she protected, have never realized there's such a small and childlike god in the world.
Hey, say something. Stop spacing out.
Laat mij spacen.
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's
Wel,
all get some water and try to think about something
Ga
else.
naar mijn YouTube kanaal en zie me
Or
48
I can
uur
go fetch
jap
some
als je het
snacks.
leuk vindt. Nee hoor.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you.
Zus.
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not
Yeah.
talking about work, are you?
Nee, we gaan naar Found. Nee, we gaan naar Mondstadt. Nee, we gaan niet naar Mondstadt. I want to share everything I know with you all. Ah, dat is een goed idee. Gewoon een random stranger. Nou, ze zijn niet strangers.
So you were still withholding some information?
I think so. But now I know we are all in this together. Yes, I'm sorry, I had my reasons. Loser. Brings over snacks and tea. The ex-prison is relaxed and his mood has been affected by the heavy conversation at all. Sino has firm and solemn expression and looks in the clear. Al-Haytham turns towards the crowd he wants to listen to. After that, the whole story came out, all the experience, feelings, secrets, sharing, consider allies, shit.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
Bro, zie je Sensi al ooit praten? Like, 4 keer in de hele storyline heeft hij gesproken. Denk ik. We have experience so far in Sumeru. En alleen Sumeru. Ga niet over Liyue, over
Felt
alles.
like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I had anticipated.
Hey, laten we even vertellen van Mondstadt. Van wat we daar hadden gedaan met
Now's a good time to
Venti
make
en
our next
alles.
move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Cool.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
Maar deze guy houdt van regels.
Everyone, are we on the same page?
Nou bro, ik ben nog steeds op page
Crush the
63.
sages
Laat mij even
and
lezen.
rescue our
Daar ga
god.
je.
That is our ultimate goal.
No matter what lies ahead. Jawel. Als ik tegen... Oké, ik weet dat ik tegen een enge bos moet gaan vechten uiteindelijk. Maar als ik daar nu tegen moet gaan vechten, ik quit. Ik quit. Ik spring altijd terug naar een schapje. I will do my utmost. Hey Google. Ik heb weer een minecart staan. Wat is dit? No matter what lies
Well,
ahead.
let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
Oké.
The next time
Ga
we
naar de
gather
Albert
here,
Heijn.
we must have a
Haal
solid
voedsel.
plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
Woohoo. Hey! The quest is completed. We win these. Oh, en we hebben veel Mora gekregen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we kunnen een hele 1 level omhoog. Woehoe. Yeah. Oh, wacht, we hebben ook dit. Wait. Commissions. Sorry. Hey, een integrated wish. Jongens, weet je nog de vorige keer toen we die integrated wish hadden gekregen van de... Uit de exactzelfde page van de Adventurers boek. En toen hadden we Venti gepoeld. Dat was memig. Dat was de meme. Ik ben benieuwd wat we vandaag poelen. We gaan niet meer Venti poelen, want die hebben we al. Paars, please. Dat is blauw. Sadness. Wat krijgen we eruit? En we hebben een zwart. En dit is useless. Prima. Oh, we hebben wel weer iets. Commissions. Oh ja, dit. De monster. Oké, gewoon een monster. Prima. Good old home. Mondstadt is altijd thuis, zoals ik heb geleerd in een video die ik vandaag had gezien in shorts. En toen werd het weggeswiped. Oh, Catherine. De aantal keren dat ik Ad Abra Basalsk in mijn leven heb gehoord sinds ik deze game speel is absolutely insane. Maar anyways. Who cares, right? Piep. Wat had ik ook weer nodig? Hey, ik wil mijn zwaard enhancen. Dan krijg ik like... Wat is dit? Een 3% increase? Hoeveel Stardust heb ik? 19 Stardust. Wil ik Adventurers XP halen? Ja, eigenlijk wel. Do I give a shit? Nee. Yeah. Woohoo, Adventurous XP. En dit doet letterlijk niks. Dit was een scam. Anyways. Ik kijk de hele tijd op N. Waar is mijn Archon quest heen? Voor de Pre-Dawn Night. Wil ik dit? Nee. Kan ik al de story quest van... Kan ik al de story quest van Farina doen? Als we die kunnen doen, bro. De memes. De memes, ja, fuck zijn. Nee. Nu voor Let geloof ik, Arthur. Maar Farina, memes. Ja, oké, ik moet dit eerst hebben gedaan. Wat? Laten we eens even checken wat er stond. Ik heb niet goed gekeken wat er stond namelijk. Farina. Chapter 4, Act 5. We zijn nu in Chapter 3, Act 5. Dat is grappig. Dus het volgende hoofdstuk is inderdaad gewoon daar. Wat een meme. Claim. You've already claimed the maximum amount of keys. Nu wel. Toma. Yo, maar nou niet. Nee, dat is een gaatje. Gaia. Wie? Heb ik Gaia nog steeds? Ik heb Gaia. Nee, ik hoef dat niet. Oké, we gaan verder met de Archon quest. We doen dit. Wia. Wat is een mooie tijd om op te staan? 10 uur 's ochtends. Omdat dat is wat ik vandaag wakker werd. Nee, 9 uur eigenlijk. Piep, 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 piep. Hé, daar zijn we. Duurde even. Ja. Talk to Candace. Candace is 6 kilometer van mij vandaan. Great. 6 kilometer, dat is best wel fietsafstand eerlijk gezegd. Biep. Ik ga hem denk ik om een half uur eigenlijk al stoppen, de stream. Bro, ik ben in de Genshin mood, maar... I mean like... I'm tired, man. Ik wil gewoon cuben. Dat is een goed idee. Ik weet niet of jullie dit wisten, maar ik ben amateur cuber. Sub 25. Nee, sub 30. En dit is een GAN M365, dacht ik. Dit ding is geweldig, dit ding is... Moet je luisteren naar die crunch. Laten we even luisteren naar de crunch. Het aantal lookups dat ik heb tegenwoordig, bro. Ik heb zo lang niet meer gecubeerd. Dit gaan we op mijn bureau houden. Want tijdens de storyline kan ik cuben. Dat is zo cool. Ik ben zo beest dat ik dat kan. Ook al ben ik een mega nerd om dit te kunnen. Nee, dat is een grapje. Hoe kom ik daar? Oh.
Candace, we're here!
Ja.
Has everyone arrived?
We moeten eventjes pauzeren.
Jongens,
oma belt. BRB and cut. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Ik klonk zo erg Canadees daarmee. Ik heb mijn oma gebeld, dat duurde eventjes... Dat duurde even een paar 20 minuten. Dat. Well, let's go. Waar hebben we het over? Candace, we're here. Has everyone arrived? Everyone is already waiting inside. Cool. Click auto.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Yeah.
Please.
Vrolijkheid.
Wait a
Ik ben een
moment.
stuk meer wakker dan net. Dat merk je misschien omdat ik net actief moest praten tegen mijn oma. Hey, maar dat helpt wel voor de stream. What's the matter?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
En dat mag zijn.
What do you need?
Ja, what do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
Oh, dat gaan we zeker doen. We gaan tegen een freaking god vechten,
What
volgens
do you
mij.
think?
Sure, try not to. Ik vertrouw dat niet.
Okay.
Wel Candace geeft hem. Wat fijn. Ja, eindelijk iemand die omgeeft. We hadden even een kiel oplossen. Oh. Akasha pulses. The couple of flame rises. Cool. Couple of? Wait, what? Oh, the muscle memory. Hey, solved. Where am I going?
Gonna come back from the dead? Oh, of course not. It's all a bunch of nonsense.
Is trouwens die nieuwe god die ze proberen te creëren, like, is dat King Dashwood? Misschien wordt dat gewoon de nieuwe bro. Dat wordt door de nieuwe bro King Dashwood. En kabam. Dat was zo cool dat ik die F-knop inklikte. Worden instant, ja, gewoon instant.
Everyone's here so early. But why isn't everyone talking?
De memes.
We already discussed things a bit.
Uh-oh.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Aardig. Can we start now? We can start. Oh, we can start now. Ik dacht dat stond can we start now.
Very well.
Very well indeed. After some discussion, debates, and the group finally worked out
Are you
together.
sure this is gonna work?
Nee. Nee, maar I guess.
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
Leg uit wat jullie zojuist hebben gezegd. Dan weet ik wat ik moet doen. We worden geteleport. Hoor je dat? Ja.
You're finally done.
I have
Oh,
some other
dia
stuff to
Sam.
take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
You sure
That's
about
what I
that?
wanted to hear. Take care.
Dankjewel. Ja, het is niet naar mij gezegd. Hé, daar ben ik. Gaat Candace mee?
Traveler,
Please.
Paimon. Judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
What the
You
freak
can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I
Oh.
can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things
Oh.
must have gone quite well.
Oh shit. We make our move on the next day. Next Ginatra Day. Wat is dat dan?
Paimon's a little worried.
Ja, ik ook, man.
Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
Ja, dat hoop ik ook in principe, hoor.
To
Ik
be
ben
honest,
dood. Wat
I
is
feel the
dit?
same. But
Ik
you're
heb
already
de
some of the most
bossfight
capable
gezien,
people I
waar ik
know.
uiteindelijk tegen moet gaan
So you
vechten.
have my trust.
Dat is gewoon Raiden Shogun, maar dan nog moeilijker. Er is blijkbaar strategy tot...
Your deeds
Oh nee,
speak for
I don't know hoe dit
themselves.
werkt. Wat is dit?
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
That's
I'm
kind.
very glad to hear that.
I'm also very glad to hear.
I've said the same thing to
Zap.
everyone here today as I
Zabibzi.
said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
I will. Dit is net als die ene guy in Sumeru. Die jungle. Waar de dude van Amber. Die Amber had ontmoet. Dit is gewoon de same guy. Deze moet ik Candace moet ik
You're
ook
welcome.
achterlaten.
And
De
thank you for
memes.
taking
Moet
my
achterlaten.
advice. Good luck. With everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Oh, dankjewel. Dankjewel. Dat raakt me. Really. En elke keer als mijn monitor fade, wanneer het donker, gewoon het scherm uit, dan word ik zelf helemaal gewoon donker. En wanneer dat monitor weer aangaat, dan ben ik licht. Waarom moeten we dan daar weer heen? Alhaven. Alhaven heeft altijd die momenten waar je van denkt van waarom moet hij dan weer daar zijn? Wat is dit? Fenty. Er was like een 50 meter radius waarvan hij activeerde.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
Dangelef.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Oh, Dangelef is wel echt de guy met goede aura. Die jaagt aura.
Be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
Beest. I understand and accept. Ik weet niet wat zojuist deze guy heeft gezegd. Our plan is not child play. We must be able to achieve anything or simply careful. Waarom begint dit meer en meer te lijken alsof ik tegen some like godly ding moet gaan vechten? Ik begin het eng te vinden.
Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right
Ja,
now?
ik zei morale.
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
I don't know
You
what is
can never
morale.
have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I
Helemaal.
continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Juist. Wacht even, laat mij translate openen. Ik wil weten wat morale betekent. Haha. Morale. Moreel. Oftewel verteld als mood. Bekijk in het woordenboek. Moreel, zedelijk, zedenkunstig, zelfstandig naamwoord. Oh, dat is een bijvoeglijk naamwoord. Zelfstandig naamwoord. Stemming, humeur, gemoedstand, moreel, wijs, luim. Wat is de... Oh, dat zijn de frequentie. Oh, wat leuk. Morale. Dit is hoge wiskunde. Ik begrijp. Makes sense.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Oh, roasted.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is
Scholar,
also
scientist,
a high-risk
academic, man of
occupation.
science,
And you
pundit, boffin.
are a
Cool.
scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them.
Waarom klik ik hierop?
Species. Some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy.
Yeah, this guy.
Raymond still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
A lunatic.
All intellectuals are
De
lunatics
aantal
in the
keer
eyes
dat
of
ik translate
fools.
open is insane.
I'll take that as a compliment. That reminds me.
Lunatic.
Do you remember the record we saw in the King
crazy
Deshret
mad,
ruins?
fool, insane, lunatic,
It mentioned
ridiculous.
forbidden knowledge.
Sensio, do you remember the record we saw in the King's Desert ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge. Yes, I remembered. Sorry, I don't remember anymore.
Wait. Seriously? Remember? We went into the desert not long ago to exchange hostages with the Aramites. Once we arrived, the ground collapsed due to an earthquake, and we fell into some ruins. Still nothing? Come on. It was a remnant of King Deshret's bygone civilization, and we found some messages left by a priest of the king.
Ah, ik weet, dat was vorige stream.
Oh, it's all coming back now. Thanks for reminding us.
Wel, ik ben dement als hel, dat weet
Knowledge
je.
has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the Akademiya for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the Akademiya has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the Akademiya has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction.
Wow,
The
een
withering,
muis die werkt een keer op de
Elazar,
Lunatic G-hub.
and the sandstorms.
Whoa.
Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
Right, dat zal nog best wel kunnen. Anyways. Another curse of forbidden knowledge. Nee. It's definitely possible.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms.
Yeah. I thought so too, eigenlijk. Wait.
At least, that's what Tainari told us.
Tainari, oh ja, die dude.
Wait a
Met de
second.
kattenoortjes.
Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
Hmm.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge.
We must tell the Hina about this as soon as possible.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
Bros is dat like the god of wisdom, wat denk je? Containing within the remaining consciousness of greater lords, and she said the key to saving.
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
I guess so.
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces. To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
To an Eremite base.
Dat wordt fair travelen. Yep, dat wordt fair travelen. Gelukkig hebben wij een waypoint. Yeah. Hey, krabben. Wat is de hele tijd dit nou? Ik krijg de hele tijd een melding. Van haar arm, ja. Zhongli. Kijk, het betekent niet per se dat je de dude... Houtou! Mijn tweede favoriete karakter. Raiden! Derde favoriete karakter. Bro, er zijn twee. Bro, we hebben... Oké, ik zal even classifyen. Oh, dat was... Studio. Houtou is gewoon een goat, ik zweer. Ik heb haar nog niet ontmoet in-game. Net zoals Farina. Maar net zo... Ik klikte zojuist 3 keer op die knop of zo. Prima. Maar net zoals Farina. Het is gewoon een goat. Standaard heden de Amerikaanse dop. Dit is geweldig. Dit is hoe dit werkt. De Seven Stones. Hoe schrijf ik Houtou? Houtou. Ah, ik heb het goed. Ik ben professioneel Japans. Naar publiceren. Hey, nu kunnen jullie checken van... yo, Fabrizio, heb je een nieuw ding gemaakt? Ja. Anyways. Houtou is wel een guy. Nee. Houtou is wel gewoon de meme. Dat is de ene dude. Higher. Oh, wil ik daarheen gaan? Right. Ah ja, spring op de doos en loop. Whatever the boss says.
Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they?
I gave them some technical work.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
Yes, that is
How's the
true.
work going?
Ik ben geen Dora, alleen... Is that a traveler I see?
Ah, yes. We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Mijn knowledge extracten, jongens.
Look here.
Huh? More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
Furious Spyman.
That's an interesting response.
Well, wordt deze guy
Anyway,
the bad
we're not
guy?
going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, This knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew
We
up
worden
in
toch
the
niet
past.
betrayed.
The Akademiya should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Hij gaat onze search history van ons pakken. Nee. Ik lach om mijn eigen grappen. Dat is niet leuk. Nee, geintje. Me?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Ik hoop het. What I may lack in faith, I'll make up with my actions. Dat klinkt diep. Yes, I do.
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
Hij gaat onze search history zoeken, jongens.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge
Hij gaat Wolverina video's. Nee, niet mijn search history.
Yes.
Nee, ik wel goed.
Paimon is still really
Ja, bro.
worried.
Maar deze
I
guy kan letterlijk alles.
Trust me, Paimon. This is something we have to do.
Hij kan alles op mijn hoofd
It's
halen.
best if you can do as I say.
Alright.
Because to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
I'm ready. Ik ben niet ready.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord
Gewoon
Kusanali.
denken.
As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Is dit hoe propaganda werkt?
Now, open your eyes.
Hoi. Daar ben ik weer.
Here.
What's this?
The knowledge capsule.
Read it out loud.
Some strange words have been written on the notes, although you don't quite understand the purpose.
It's done.
What a fascinating experience.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
I'm fine.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
Propaganda, jongens. We gaan het door de account heen
And
gooien.
that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A puppet.
A fool? A machine?
Correct.
A slave to orders.
Whoa.
And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat.
Anyway, chit-chat.
I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Dat zijn geen normale modifications waarschijnlijk. Deze guy gaat freaking breinen hacken. Cool. Nog terug naar deze coole plek. Eindelijk weer wat groen. Ik had ook deze bar gebruikt hier, dat is ook leuk. Anyways. Through the Poundron Night. Ik wil geen domein in, please. The beat.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
Bruh.
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
Get Sino
But
out.
it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Alhaitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Wat is Alhaitham allemaal aan het doen, bro?
Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just
My
Why
friends!
don't
Is
you
dat dit?
help
Nee.
me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Alhaitham for suggestions. Had I known Alhaitham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also do not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to
Get
be
Sino
sufficiently
out.
dire.
Kick him out. Get him out. Ik vind die andere
I'm
dudes saai.
sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Raham.
Seems you really
Raymond.
do understand the
Raymond
ways
is
of the
good.
desert.
Ja.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Dat.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Alhaitham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Alhaitham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done.
Fair point. Fair
He
point.
also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
There's no other way. The way of Zimbabwe. Nee. I can help. I know what I'm doing.
I knew you would say that.
Hey, looks like we're friends.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards.
Bro, hoeveel keer moet ik mijn zwaard nog gaan pakken, man? Dit is insane. Laat mij gewoon chillen in mijn stoel. We should respect the determination of Raman and his comrades.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends. But the goal we are about to achieve is even more important.
Als ik tegen een god moet vechten, fuck the goal.
Because we
We gaan de
crave the
monsters.
spoils of victory.
We gaan even wat
So
dandelion
please,
wine.
lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendroarchon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal.
Let's
do this for our shared dream.
Yeah, the shared dream. Woohoo.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
Alright. Is it safe? Nee. Oh ja, maar dit is Port Almos. Is het Port Almos? Nee, dit is niet Port Almos. Ik herken het gebouw. Ah, dit is een kleinere variant. Sup.
Guards.
Ja.
General Mahamatra. To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Akademiya's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Akademiya's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Akademiya.
As many as Ain el Akmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible. And treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it.
Kijk,
Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Als ik gewoon wat dudes met een tornado mag wegblazen, dat vind ik leuk. Als ik tegen een god moet gaan vechten, nee. Nah. You look so commanding when you're working.
Because this is work.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
Yeah! Vriendschap.
I can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff.
What do you mean by that?
Even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Akademiya and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Akademiya has been covering up the matter. Second, this is a crucial moment for the Akademiya's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Main character.
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, How well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Akademiya firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic. By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
I'm confident that we can do this. Yeah, woohoo.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler.
It's
He will be working with me. The
Zeg your
construct next to
sensie.
him is for his work.
Beep! Construct! Beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Akademiya?
Abo, emergency food. Well, your golden hair is as bright as the sun. What's cool.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good.
Waarom gaan we
See
Rama
you then.
capturen?
Yes, sir.
We pakken onszelf. Cool. Based plan.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah, it does feel pretty good.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Akademiya. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Nu moet ik gaan wachten voor 2 days, of niet? Ik moet gaan wachten voor 2 days. Oké, jongens, wachtingsstream. Nee, geintje, ik klaag hier maar. New update. Days of the Flames return. Ja bro, kijk, dit is like 5.5. Bro, wat is dit? Ik ben pas net eens in... Welke versie zit ik nu? I don't know. Here's a first look at version 5.6. Wat is deze dude aan het doen? Oeh. Oh ja. Helemaal vergeten dat het bestaat. 100 Primal Gems, 10,000 Mora. Second try. A... Missed check-in for 25 days. Make up for requires one missed check called completing missions. But what is dit? Schoolwerk? I guess. Well, daar zijn we. Sender Paimon. Nieuw mail. Die heb ik al gereceived volgens mij. Ja. Cool. Oh ja, ik moest voor 2 dagen wachten. Tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. Hoe laat willen we opstaan? 10 uur, jongens. Nee, 12. Wachten. Bro, wat ben ik aan het doen? Wat doe ik? Zo confused. Right, wat is deze? Yeah. Shit. Ik draai te snel. Dan weet ik niet meer waar wat is. Nee, hoor. Ik ben zo beest dat ik het kan. Dit is een V-perm. Shit, hoe werkt dit? Ik weet het niet. You know wat, we doen gewoon 2 J-perms. Oh, is dit een ding? Wat is dit? Got him. Het duurde eventjes, niet sub 30.
Time for the operation. Let's go meet Zijn.
Moet ik tegen een god gaan vechten? Please, nee. Wait a minute. Hoeveel X zit er in een quest? Volgens mij zijn er maar max 5. Ja, of een ander nummer. Go to the east side of the desert. Welkomrad, of course. Of course is het dan. De Russisch. Daar. Konnichiwa. Hallo.
Look, over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
It's you!
You're my assistant, remember?
Yes, I remember. Dat zeg je tegen dat ik de god hem zeg.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
I beg your pardon.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Akademiya, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the...
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Wil ik tegen de Eremites gaan vechten?
Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Akademiya has caught wind of your smuggling and...
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Akademiya? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood.
Wat is dit? Moet ik nu tegen mijn eigen teamgenoten gaan vechten? Oké, watch this, watch this.
Think you can get away?
Oké, ik dacht misschien is het zo makkelijk, maar nee. Oh, ik hoef letterlijk niks te doen. Oh, hey, chill the hell out, man. Ik wil deze guy niet per se door de hele dingen slaan. Oh, ze proberen het ook niet. Oh, er is een tijdslimiet om dit te doen. Oh, 5 minuten? Dat is nog wel een tijd. Bam. Hey bro, geen biological warfare, please. Dat is tegen de knie van Ascension. Of zo wordt het ook maar heten. Die. Ik mag je niet echt killen, maar die. Bam. Er zijn meer. Oh, hallo. En bam. Nee, wacht, ik ga niet allemaal super gebruiken. Ik ga gewoon even kijken. Corners. Oké, het zijn inderdaad niet meer dan ik gedacht heb gezegd. Ik dacht dat het iets van alleen die 3 waren. Get him, boys. 4v1. 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 Ik wil misschien een beetje gaan rushen. Een beetje laat. Ik heb de helft van de tijd al gebruikt. Uh-oh. Ik weet niet eens hoe ik binnen de tijd ga doen. Doe dit. Die. One left. Oh, das kann irgendwie eine Zeit machen. Venti heeft zijn super, let's go. Oh, chill the fuck out. There we go.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Akademiya as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
Alright. Let's go to fountain. Nou, is een geitje. En we staan wat like deze centimeter verder.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there?
Oh, dat was... Oh.
Convincing enough.
Ik moest overgeven en ik slikte weer tegen. Oh,
Once we're done
dat vond
here,
ik slecht.
I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Thank you, Sino.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Ja, dat is nu al 9 over 10.
Speaking of which,
Dat is
is
lief.
it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with
Ik ben
us?
voor 10 minuten aan het streamen. Ik kan op elk moment eindigen. Dat vind ik fijn. Bang.
I have a very close relationship with Tainari.
Of 30.
Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tainari is the best
Gaan
option.
naar Tainari.
Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
We hebben iets gekregen. Oh, hey, yo, chill the fuck out. Yo. Nope. De Quarter Fountain, daar gaan we even naartoe. Hier zijn we safe. Yeah. 5000. Moeier staat er binnen. We're back. Ik moest even open doen van mijn moeder. Hey, we zijn weer een leveltje omhoog. Woohoo. Ik weet niet per se of dat onze health heeft veranderd of iets. I guess. Member of the Guards. Ja, alles in Fountain is Frans. Ik kan geen Frans. Ik zweer het je, ik ben zo'n persoon die dan een speciaal Frans zal leren voor vrienden. Ja, ik ben een simpel. Dat is een geintje. We hebben 3 van die dingen. I guess we halen... One cholesterol thingy. Recommended. 60 van deze over. Oké, wait. Ik wil eens even kijken hoe dit werkt. Is 1 Primordium. Dus €30 is dit. Hoeveel heb ik nodig om te... Ik weet het niet. Laat maar zien. Graag even eens kunnen doen. Het is vakantie. Pardon. As by a god's side. Uh-oh. Ik wil niet gevecht doen, dan ga ik lieven. En als ik niet kan lieven, ga ik huilen. Hey, niet instant start. Let's go. Oh, je regenerate gelijk al je health wanneer je level up gaat. Nice. Dia!
We're here!
Dia
It's
dingen.
about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the
Dia
time it
is wel
took you
de
to get
meme.
here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
Hey.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky. Maar deze guy ziet er gewoon uit als een honest man. Moet je kijken naar die face. Hij is een man of his word.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face.
Exactly.
All right, I'll stop.
Yep.
All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
We will.
But where should we start?
I don't know. McDonald's.
Our responsibility is
responsibility
to
is
get a
to
status
get-
update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
Yes.
Dealing
We
with an
vermijden die
institution
dood,
that
die
controls
dude.
all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Exactly.
Right?
Paimon begrijpt het.
Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the Akademiya. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
So what should we do?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari.
Pardis
If all Hatham
DI?
and Sino's sources are solid,
Oh.
then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Akademiya's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan.
Ik
The
vind dit
sages
plan
have placed
geweldig.
spies
Dia, dit is
everywhere on
goed.
the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone, you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
True,
That's
true.
certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? I was not
Bro,
sure
ik heb
we
het
can
nodig om
afford it.
levelen.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
What do you say? Staat er letterlijk. W-H-A-D-D-J-A. Huh?
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Simp.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Yeah! Hij is vrolijk. Hij is vrolijk. Waarom ziet deze guy er zo feminine uit door die smile? Laat me eens heel eventjes iets opzoeken. Wacht, ik moet even op deze knop gaan klikken. Wait. Opent hij dit hier? Yeah, hij opent het daar. Oh, thank the lords. Is dit een ding? Het is een ding. Canon! Wat is de canon? Oh, wat grappig. Wacht, was er een video over? Oh nee, dat is gewoon een ad. Status of formally in the missionary contract. Diever. Oké, stoppen met de shit. Thank you, Dia.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
We hebben de ship aan het zoeken tussen deze twee.
There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory.
Woehoe. Wel, ik hoop ook nog steeds kan
Let's
smilen
go.
nadat ik die god
It's
moet
time to pay a
verslaan.
visit to Pardis DI.
Find Tainari, bro. Ik was klaar met die guy eigenlijk, maar... fuck ons, I guess. Yes, by God's side. Het voelt goed alweer.
Let's go say hi.
Ja. Aan de rechterkant van mijn scherm. Voor jullie is het links, omdat inverted shit. Oh wait, ik heb een camera. Dus je hebt altijd hier heb je die coole dingen. Dan zie je die coole abilities, die staan dan aan. Dan denk je, wow, ze zijn allemaal gevuld. Wat cool. En dan kijk je hier rechts. Kijk je hier. Dan denk je, wow, mijn eigen ability is ook een ding. Is cool. I know, right? It's cool. Dan moet ik het ding weer goed zetten. Yeah. Prima. Tainari.
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
You are a long time no see.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
What?
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Tainari, we want to ask you about something. Ja, dat kan ik begrijpen.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right. Then follow me.
Recht in de dood. Daar. Wow, het is een teleport.
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay.
A passerby.
What is this important thing you want to ask me?
Have you ever met the doctor? I want to know where he is. Altijd deze guy met zijn...
The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis Di just a little while ago.
He left already?
Hoe bedoel je already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say?
Wat is er mis met deze guy?
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the Akademiya. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you,
Je had heel veel dat deze guy
I can
meerdere
sense that you're
visions
the
had.
serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't
haven't
want to.
seen.
I'll also get straight to
Dat is
the
een
point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia?
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
What is he after? Ik kan goed lezen.
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more.
What a nice guy.
I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Paradis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Akademiya. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
Well, wees een beetje kind naar die guy.
I don't know much
ziet er
about
zo
the
aardig uit,
doctor,
bro. Die guy is
but after talking
aardig.
with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
You think he just gave up on her? Nee.
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Hij staat achter je of niet? Oh. Yo, chill the fuck out. Yo, you're sitting here playing with...
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Akademiya said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Deep.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
Ik denk niet per se dat hij weggaat.
Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Akademiya and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Akademiya, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Akademiya has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Akademiya. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Akademiya.
Oh, dat komt
I
goed.
must
Dat
say,
komt goed.
I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Akademiya doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Akademiya, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it's still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Akademiya from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Ik dacht dat hij ging zeggen, Ed Abra Sask.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis-Di?
That way.
That way.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Straight south. Nee, volgens mij east. Oh, we worden geteleport.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth.
Bro, je gaat
He
niet de
also
dokter
said that
zelf
he'll
facen.
take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts.
Waarom moet die dude
Maybe
slimmer
that's just
zijn?
how arrogant he really is.
Yeah. Moet ik elemental sites gebruiken hiervoor? Nee. Oh, ik wil track down the doctor. Oh, ik wil niet naar de doctor toe. Wat is dit? Ik wil niet dood. Heb ik?
We're ahead.
Shut up. Oh, ik begin langzaamaan door mijn dingen heen te drainen, hoor. Dan is het even Mondstadt tijd. Skywalker. Sweet mother. Oh nee, shit. Wacht, ik heb nu... Suspicious Sweet Madame. Wat deed het? Het is fijn. Het is prima. Oh, we hebben Earl Mower. Earl. Sorry, Dea. Ik moest even wat voedsel halen. Het was necessary. Ik moet even mijn... Kijk, ik weet dus dat op stream maakt het niet uit. Jullie zien deze oranje gele tint die ik nu op een ding zet. Huh? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Ik moet de hele quest opnieuw. Ik ga heel even kutten. BRB.
And you are...
Let's go, we zijn er doorheen geskipt.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
See you later. Bye. Oké. Dan kunnen we de quest nog een keer doen.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling. He also said, just to be safe, we'll do it the Merc. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces.
Was het waard om naar Imazuma te gaan?
He never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're heading in the right direction.
Mondstadt.
The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought.
It's just as I thought. Black. Nah. Is it in een kamp? Oh.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look.
Hey, yo, chill the fuck out, yo. Yo, Sing, you're playing with Fortnite Battle Pass. Ik klik op de knop. Boot it up my PC. Cause I need to get that Fortnite Battle Pass. Word ik gecopyright strike als ik dat zing? Ik hoop het niet. Reddish. Wij gaan naar Port Ormos. Oh ja, je kunt via boot daarheen. Cool. 1 uur en 36 minuten aan streaming. Port Ormos. Oh, de herinneringen. Pardon. Zeg niet 30 meter afstand activation of zoiets. Nee, goed.
Look! Fatui soldiers!
Kill them.
Quesadilla's tracking skill seems we found the right place.
Woohoo.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Zeg niet dat ik daar doorheen moet gaan kruipen.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is
Wait,
leaving.
ik heb een idee.
I've still only seen him once or twice.
Ik moet ze
I
gewoon
used to hold
volgen.
a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Kruip, jongens. Wie is die dude?
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
Oh. Die ja.
This place'll do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
So the doctor didn't lie about leaving Sumeru. But could he really be that simple? Are we sure he's not planning something?
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
He saw us.
Hij zwaait. Hey.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean There's nobody with him?
Where are all the soldiers we saw on the port just now?
Uh-oh. They were all here just a few minutes ago. But now...
Uh-oh. Nee.
So this was a trap.
But there's nobody around us. Yeah.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Ja, het is een trick. Matrix tijd. Kijk. Bang. En in één keer.
There is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no.
What?
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
Wat hebben we? I just remembered. Hypatia once connected her consciousness to the boulder.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
Cool. Daar ga je. Nee. As quickly as possible. Ik ben er. Dat was snel, hè?
Paradis DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Paradis DI for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to
Bro,
Paradis
shut
now,
up, man.
I'm pretty sure you're not just looking
Laat
for
ze
herbs.
Hypatia hebben,
With
prima.
all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He
Bro,
knows nothing
die
about
guys
keeping a low
hierachter zien er niet heel
profile.
vrolijk uit.
I may be staying
Deze
at
dudes zijn er
Paradis
niet heel
DI
vrolijk
as a
volgens mij.
scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholar.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my one.
Nee. Nee.
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Bro, hoe sterk zijn deze guys? Sterk, oké, dat gaat. Dit gaat even duren. Oh, maar ze zijn heel erg blind. Het is net zoals die Abyss Mages. Nee, niet Abyss Mages. De Abyss Heralds. Zo is een effect bij dat. Cool.
Time for takeoff. No escape.
Windblade. This one's well done.
Ik herken deze guys en voice lines te veel.
Don't get frostbite.
Deep fried. Wat is dit dan weer? Ik weet niet per se wat deze dude aan het chillen is. Bing chilling, habibi. Deze dude is lekker aan het chillen. Oh, ze doen like geen damage. Ik doe ook geen damage op hem. Auw. Oké, ze doen nog wel wat damage. One down. Death. Auw. Oh, die guy zijn sniper doet wat damage. Dit zijn appels wat ik deze dude geef. Oh, nu moet ik gewoon wachten tot ik er kan healen. Dit is shit. Wat heb ik ook. Wat ben ik aan het doen?
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Deze guy doet nogal wat damage op.
You need to hurry up.
Disappear.
Boe is het weer. Wel enjoy terwijl ik deze dude aan het neerhalen ben. Wat nog best een tijd kan duren. We zien met de situatie hoe sterk deze dude is. Defeat the attacking Fatui. Kijk, de Fatui is soms gewoon shit om neer te halen. You know what I mean?
Think you can get away?
Oh, dat ding is heel veel damage. Kom binnen, vriend. Kan je alsjeblieft uit het vuur lopen?
This was well done. You need to hurry up.
You know what? Wil ik knippen? Nou, we zijn al aangebreven. Even alle supercharger ondertussen.
This was well done. You need to hurry up.
Oh, pff. Ik werd gesniped.
You need to hurry up.
Dit duurt zo lang. Deze Fatui Harbinger is not joking around, mate. Hij joke niet around. Ik kan je ook wel vertellen aan zijn damage. Wat deze guy doet. Ongelooflijk.
Disappear. You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Cool.
You need to hurry up. Windblade. Fry. You need to hurry up. This was well done. With the wind. Roast and fry.
Bode tot damage. Ik weet wel wat kleine bro allemaal aan het doen is.
This was well done. Windblade. Roast and fry.
Oh, bro schiet echt mijn boom aan.
You need to hurry up. This was well done.
We zijn er bijna niet eens. Nou, een tijdje.
Roast and fry. Windblade.
We got hem.
There's no use resisting. Give us Hypatia.
Wat is dit dan weer? Dan moeten er weer meer zijn, hè? Dan moeten er weer meer zijn. Wow. Oh, het is nog zo'n beeld.
Time for takeoff.
Stay Windblade.
Nee, hij heeft ook nog de... Oh, deze guy is een beetje bitchy. Oh, hij is wel snel meer te halen. Let's go. Eindelijk. Eindelijk. Oh, ik sta in brand. Oh. Switch hele tijd naar verkeerde grote. Oh, oh ja, van dit. Yeah, you just slipped up badly. You dog shit. Poo-poo. Die. Die, Waar is de andere kleine bro? Kan ik kleine bro ook gewoon neerhalen op ijs? Nee, dat is echt goed. Ja, dat gaat weer even een inhuren.
You need to hurry up. Freeze. This was well done.
Ik heb weer eens even wat damage getankt, zie ik. Gnom, gnom, gnom.
You need to hurry up. Windblade. Roasted fry.
Wow, Kaya, what the fuck?
Dodge
What the hell?
You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Yes, ik wil weg hoor. Ik ga je niet blame je. Kaya's getting shot. Get him.
You need to hurry up. With the wind. This was well done. Freeze.
En ik mis.
Windblade. Fry. Cool it. You need to hurry up. This was well freeze. Windblade. Dodge this. You need to hurry up. Disappear.
No one escapes my sight.
Oh, en wat bedoel ik? Ik klik op verkeerde knopjes.
This moment will be frozen in time. Roasted fry.
Oh,
Windblade. You need to hurry up. This was well done. Cool it. Roasted fry. Windblade. You need to hurry up. This was well done. Windblade. Roasted fry.
oh, helemaal jong. Wat is dit? De memes.
You need to hurry up. With the wind. This was well done.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's...
Okay.
lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
get away?
Let's not waste time. Almost. Freeze.
Oh, nu hebben we deze guy.
Let's
Oh, deze guy is beter.
Dodge this. I slipped up.
No escape.
Laat maar klikken.
Oh, so sorry.
Laat maar klikken. Laat maar klikken.
Wind blade.
Laat maar klikken. Laat maar klikken. Dat is damage. Nou, dan.
Disappear.
Stay right there. Let's not waste time.
Prepare
Push your luck.
Die guy doet damage. Die guy doet damage. Die guy doet serieus damage.
Let's end this quickly. I slipped up so soon.
Wind blade.
Hey, I won.
This is it.
Waar is Kleine Bro? Hallo Kleine Bro. Wat is Kleine Bro allemaal doen?
Dodge this. Yourself.
Waarom klinkt deze guy als de Wizard?
Wind blade.
Time for takeoff.
No escape.
Guy doet damage. Guy doet damage.
Wind blade.
Damage. Wat is Kleine Bro allemaal doen?
Leaving so soon. Prepare yourself.
Wind blade.
Eindelijk.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Bijna 2 uur stream, bro.
Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
De dokter komt. Ik zweer het je, de dokter komt. She is already stolen of iets. Haar mind is gestolen of iets. I don't know, mate. Phew, she's still sleeping. You're sure about that? Ik weet niet of je zei.
How is she?
Everything's fine. She sounds asleep. Bam.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. Oh. Ja, ik wist het. Er was iets mis.
So, you think this is over?
Oh, wacht. Nee. Ik wil niet nu tegen die god vechten, oké? Kan later. Niet nu. De blader.
What?
Later. Nee.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
Please in the name and sweet Lord Jesus. Zeg dat ik dit kan skippen. Ik bedoel niet de dinges. I can see him, so he's a spirit, a ghost. Wait. Please zeg dat ik de main fight kan skippen. Dat ik gewoon kan zeggen van, yo, escape. En ik eindig de stream. please. Anders ga ik huilen. En dan vier ik. En dan moeten we alles opnieuw doen. I made visible contact with Hypatia. Is the boulder in her consciousness? Perhaps, dude. Nobody knows. Misschien moeten we straks...
all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember?
Nee.
I already saw you the first time you came to Party and made contact with Hypatia.
What did you do to Hypatia?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Zo, zeg. Cool. Mag ik ook?
Who are you talking to? It can't be the balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
But why? Yeah.
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Okay.
Hey, traveler! What are you doing?
Paimon, please stay quiet for now.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
Yeah, I don't care.
Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
Nee, ik wil niet die guy. But I still can hear your thoughts.
Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
If you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you a question.
Yes. What is
What a nice guy. Hij laat mij het vragen. You're acting more friendly than usual. Or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Which is why I'm talking to you like this.
Care for a beer? But are you really okay with all this?
What do you mean?
The Akademiya plans to infuse you with consciousness with divine knowledge capsules. This is extremely risky. Even if the Akademiya theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you would probably no longer remain yourself. You will become the newer, greater Lord Rukasatava, so it's for the Akademiya. Even if it means losing yourself, you would still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
Yes, I am, mate.
But you're wrong.
I couldn't care
I'm
less.
different from all of you. I was born to become a god.
Okay.
My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine.
Yeah,
just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
You wouldn't understand. Yeah, I don't know, mate.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth.
Okay.
It'll be for your own good,
I guess.
as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
If that's truly what you believe, why did you keep your connection with Hypatia during the power you come to possess? You can cut her off with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Is that so? Bro, draagt wel een coole hoed.
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
Bro, ik wil niet dood. Please. Laat me gewoon chatten. If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm. Wow, we zijn sterk christelijk, I guess.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatments here. Isn't that a little suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
I guess. Does that make you mad? Perhaps social engineering right here.
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
Discord? No.
The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift.
Oh, thanks,
just
man.
like my expression
Appreciate
of
it.
affection towards Hypatia.
Oh, okay.
It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
With a personal battle to the death. That look on your face, what are you planning? Ik kijk zo angry, bro. Wat is dit? Wat is het? A fight to the death?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Fair point, fair point.
Paimon, thunder!
Thunder, it could be the boulder. Yeah, we gaan dood.
That person Paimon couldn't see was the Belladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
Didn't expect that either. He became milder, but somehow even more deranged. En we gaan dood.
Where is the storm headed?
It can't be. If the boulder is using the noses to change the weather.
That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Tainari and
Kijk. Tanari mag in principe gaan. I don't care. I don't care really. Alleen, oké, Dia, oké, maybe. Maybe the memes. The memes. Her page is gone. Ga ik dood als ik dit doe? Dia. Ze zijn electrified. Maar dat is altijd positief.
Oh, have the Fatui retreated?
Nee. Haar. Over there.
Hey, what happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine. Ow!
Don't
Nee.
move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before.
Je bent struck by lightning. Hoe ben je niet dood?
Struck by lightning?
Bro, deze guy is een
We were
freaking
fighting.
goat.
Just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive.
Ja, is het ook.
Luckily, there were only two of us,
Yeah.
and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
Ja.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Your wounds. Your wounds?
It's all right.
It's alright, but I'm
My
zeker dat
wound
je wound
aside,
bent.
you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's okay for now, but I have to tell you something. Niet doodgaan.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
Oh, nice. Nice. Ik ben 2 uur en 9 minuten aan het streamen. Hoe laat is het? 9:12. Is dat een woord? Yeah. Ik word een beetje nat. Op deze manier. Go where Hypatia is. Ik wil niet dood. Laat me leven.
Thank goodness, she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Yeah, I know, right? I know.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
Alright. Cool verhaal, ik weet het, I know. Ik ben zo goed in verhaal vertellen.
Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Akademiya's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me.
Ah, je hebt een vision. Cool.
As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to.
Exactly. Dat is ook wat ik denk.
I must
Kijk,
be the
die
least
newborn
ambitious
God,
person
prima,
who's
laat
ever
hem
set foot in
leven.
Party's DI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it.
Simp.
Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to
Yeah.
and left Sumeru in a hurry.
I also have a theory. I think the bladder is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness is connecting to the bladder, and she's seen him in the past.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past.
Well, we gaan het niet
So,
ja, eigenlijk wel.
what could be there?
For now, I'm really not sure.
Have
Ik
you
wil
noticed?
afsluiten.
The Balladeer
Maar
is
ik moet
not
eerst hieruit
happy
zien
with the
te
doctor's
komen.
actions. He thinks the
Ik heb
doctor
nul
has
idee voor
no
morgen.
right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would.
Please zeg
Having
niet
the
dat ik
doctor gone
instant in
benefits
de
him
domain
as
start
well as
nadat ik
us.
deze chat heb
In
gefinished.
other words,
Laat
we've
mij op
successfully
escape kunnen
completed
klikken.
the stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Jesus, ik heb het koud.
Hey, that's a big accomplishment.
I'm also happy for you.
What thanks.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up. for
Ja,
now.
rust.
Yeah, alright.
Okay,
shut
that wraps
up.
things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, let's continue to keep a low pro.
Hé. Kijk, we blijven hier gewoon lekker in het onderdak. Hoppa. Hippie. En hoppa. Ik hoop dat ik in de quest kan blijven. Als ik niet in de quest kan blijven en in één keer alles opnieuw moet doen, dan ga ik huilen. Ik ga heel even naar het toilet toe. BRB. Alright, we zijn terug. Oortje in. Vliegtuiggeluiden. Anyways. Even kijken, hoe werkt het ook alweer? Outro wallpapers. Dus deze wallpaper, die ga ik even gebruiken. Want, waarom? Omdat ik ga vandaag eens even wat andere soort muziek spelen. Cool, wow, Fabrizio, wat ben je origineel vandaag, zeg. Ja, I know, right. Insane content. Jong. Want ik ga... Fabrizio, word je niet gecopyright striked, vraag je misschien af. Nee, kon goed. Want deze mix die ik hier heb is copyright free. Het is van deze geweldige guy. Ik ken hem niet. Maar ik kan nu dit spelen bijvoorbeeld. Fountain muziek. Dit is wel hoedje op waard, hoor. Oh shit. Dit is wel hoedje op, hoor. Tu parles français, Bibi Baguette? Nee. Nee. Dus ik ga hem heel eventjes resetten, zachter zetten. Ja, ik wil jullie bedanken voor de goede tijd die jullie me hebben gegeven hier. En ik wil jullie bedanken voor de stream. We hebben 2 uur en 14 minuten gestreamd. Best nog wel een tijdje, hoor, moet ik zeggen. En ik moet zeggen, het was leuk. Ik denk dat ik de volgende stream wel tegen die ene bos moet gaan vechten. Maar hey, so be it. Vandaag is het wel laat. Morgen is er trouwens geen stream vanwege de doop van mijn zusje. Dus ik zal helaas daar niet kunnen streamen natuurlijk. Ik zal zo snel mogelijk weer een nieuwe stream maken. Ik moet even een thumbnail bedenken. titel bedenken. Ik denk dat ik er wel achter kan. Ik wens jullie allemaal een geweldige dag. Omdat ik jullie waarschijnlijk voor de rest van de dag niet zal zien, ga ik eventjes een coole... ik weet niet hoe die film heet. Ik ben de naam vergeten. Zeg ik. Oh, omdat ik je niet kan zien. Goedemiddag. Nee, goedemorgen. Goedemiddag. Goedenavond en goedenacht. Ik dacht dat het... Oh, de Truman Show was het. Wel, het was een leuke stream. En ik wens je allemaal het beste. Stay hard. Zie je de volgende keer. Het komt goed. En tot de volgende stream, jongens. Plaats mijn muis op de knop. Peace out.